I'm here with Senator Steve Rawlings from Senate District 11, which is Boone County, which is my senator. So, Steve, thanks for coming in. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
You know, this is going to be a busy session. It's budget year. What
Correct.
lessons from your previous years as a state rep and now a year as a state senator do you think that you're going to take with you that is going to make you more effective this year?
Lessons would be to build relationships, spend more time building relationships and asking questions. You know, a lot of times you sit back and you watch what they're doing and you don't understand, but you need to get in with the battle and try to understand things better. And that's so important. Whereas my first year, you don't realize that. You think they'll come to you and ask you questions and input, but it's not that way. You've got to be intricately involved in everything, attend those meetings, ask questions.
What do you hope to accomplish this legislative session? There's going to be a lot of priorities, a lot of hot buttons. What are some things that are important to you and your constituents?
Well, I'm always interested in family-friendly legislation and parental rights, that kind of thing. But we've got a bunch of bills on the agenda. You and I have a bill,
yes,
and about transparency and clarity with people's property rights, property bills, and rather than being in hundreds or thousands, we want to make it a consistent rate so that people have an understanding about their property taxes.
You know, is there any priorities for your district that you're taking down to Frankfurt that's something that I really need to get this done, like that's important to any of our public services or anything like that you have on your agenda?
One of my priorities is the Boone County Water Rescue Team. I know the fellow that runs it now, and they need a building. So they're on the Ohio River. They do a lot of territory. The Coast Guard has pulled out of our area, and so they're it for water rescue. They travel all over the place.
And lastly, you know, this is going to be a busy session. There's going to be a lot of information coming at you, in-person meetings, things like that. So constituents, if they want to get a hold of you, what's the best way to reach out to you?
Email is fine, a legislative email. I always like texting, but I don't like to give my personal phone number out that much. But the legislative emails are your first name dot last name at
And we're going to roll that through here. Remember, it's Rawlings like a baseball. So
yes,
people should be able to remember that. Rawlings baseball. Well, Senator, I appreciate your time very much.
Okay.
Thanks for coming in.